I meant to scan for Exalt today. Should we do that? Let's do that. And I get to send Raranok as my covert operative with Sprinter. Finally have a Sprinter covert operative.
Intel scan complete.
Oh, and we got Canada.
ID on Exalt cell locations.
It probably doesn't matter that much, but getting Canada is great here because it means we can reduce an entire 20 panic from Canada. I didn't press send.
Covert operative deployed
Alright, cool.
to disrupt Exalt cell in Canada.
I gotta find 2 sectoids to kill.
Contact detected.
We have a small scout over Mexico. This is a scout mission. And according to my notes, I don't know if those notes are right, but according to my notes, this is only the second of 5 scout missions this month. Got a laser cannon ready in 14 hours here. Probably I'm just sending the mangler. I could send here and use an aim module, and I think I'd have a slightly higher chance of getting the kill. Let's actually look at it. It's nice to get a crash landing here. Alien Research 198. So we are comparing an interceptor with 6 kills and a laser to an interceptor with 2 kills and stingrays. Just twice. I'd be sending these on balanced, I'd be sending this on defensive. It's against a scout, 198 research. I can use an aim module for these. I wouldn't use one for that. I don't have the UFO analysis, I don't have friendly skies, I don't want sequential interceptions. I have enhanced avionics, I have Sparrowhawks, I have armored fighters, I have countermeasures. Okay. So we are tending to kill it with either option. The thing I want to know is like which one destroys it more. Yeah, so the stingrays are much better for not destroying it. We can run this another couple of times because the sample size isn't very high, but using an aim module on the Stingray interceptor generates me like 1/5 of a mission here. That's kind of obscene. If I built a Phoenix cannon, hypothetically, and I sent a Phoenix cannon at this, Phoenix cannon's only destroying like a little bit less. So the difference between Stingrays and the Phoenix is not actually very pronounced compared to the difference between the laser cannon and the Stingrays, which is very large. Alright, cool. I don't know if that's because of the exact breakpoints of this scout's hit points at this stage in the campaign or what. But that makes me feel pretty good about
Contact detected.
just sending this on balanced. Lower research than you thought it would be by now.
Bangs out.
Never understood air combat, even in the game. GG. Worked pretty well. Maybe we wait for the arc thrower? I think we wait for the arc thrower. The reason not to is there are a lot of missions, and we want to get our soldiers fatigued so that they can start cycling back around faster, so that we get to use them again sooner. It's actually a pretty compelling reason to just go now. Let's just go now. Might get sectors on this mission, very true. Gunner, Scout, Rocketeer, and Infantry. Keep leveling our lower level engineers. Everybody who doesn't have repair yet needs to level up. Keep giving our medics easy missions. And a sniper, I guess. I guess I didn't have a sniper yet, actually. Do mechdoids give sectoid corpses? They do not, although it feels like they should. But no, they don't. It's the month of Badia. Badia. Sure is. Like, I'm not using the frag grenades very often on these engineers anymore. What a jam. Do you think they realize that they'd ridden an all-timer? Titans map. Titans map not great for frag grenades either. Have we broken the cycle of engineer death? Everything's been going pretty well. We've broken the cycle of anybody death.
Target went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
Hope that wasn't a jinx. I think we're fine.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach. I'm on it, Commander. That's what we're looking for.
A lot of people
10-4.
think they are better even than the gods.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And pay for that hubris.
10-4.
But not me. I'm different from them. Better than them.
Double time.
Maybe even better than the gods.
Understood. Moving out.
Moving out.
That is a mechdoid sound. And mechdoids are accompanied by sectoids quite regularly. I think they don't have to be. I think you can run into a mechdoid which is just with drones, but the norm is for a mechdoid to have sectoid companions. I don't know if I can click on this.
Heading out.
Yes, once I have light armor, proper sniper rifles become a little bit better. I still don't usually build them though.
Aye, aye, come on.
Marksman's rifles get
I'm on the move.
+5 range for every level of elevation you have above your target. So, actually, flying suits make marksman's rifles better as well.
Heading for that location.
Good to go. Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Eyes peeled for the pro.
Oh,
You hear that?
okay. But where?
That's affirmative.
Hey, like, where can it be? There? Yes?
Affirmative.
Heading there now. Heading to that location. Aye, aye, Commander.
Wilco.
Will do.
Moving out.
Just heard a bunch of stuff out of my left ear, and I assume that's because my headphones are on backwards. No, it isn't. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Heading out.
Yeah. Maybe from this side?
Captain Good.
Okay, good. I think I heard a mechtoid out of my left ear as well. I'm confused. Maybe it teleported?
Moving out.
Ugh.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Got it covered.
Yes, Commander.
Or there could have been 2 pods, or I could have
I'm on the move.
misinterpreted the first audio ping, but that was
On it,
like
Commander.
directional.
Rolling.
Celantan is low meld from canisters good. You know, I actually think 10's like
Eyes on the AO.
not low. I don't see any sectoids there, what the fuck?
Come get some.
Seems like not sectoids. To me.
Come get some. Enemy spotted.
Uh, 5 is the minimum, and I'm generally pretty happy to have anything more than 5.
They're repositioning on us.
Got another meld can. I'm going to disable one mechtoid, and then we can just
Disabling target.
focus on killing everything else this turn. Actually hard to kill it all though.
Target locked. Enemy shitter.
It's a real pod, like, it's a lot of enemies. And they are in cover. I have a flashbang? Oh shit. When was the last time you saw me use a flashbang? It's exciting. I'm kind of down.
Headed there now.
Effortless. Maybe I was meant to use command actually. Too late now. Cow Utopia.
He's down.
So I can't hit that one with a flashbang. I can hit this one with a flashbang. Kind of entirely out of soldiers. I have a lot of smoke grenades.
Clouds away.
We hit our shots, the game's so easy. This doesn't feel that easy. It's not a strong team, and this pod's like definitely close to the most HP that an enemy pod has had so far this campaign. Apparently mechtoids are immune to flashbangs.
X-ray locked.
Reload, shoot, steady, reload. We started the gene modding, so I built a gene lab, and then I looked at all the things I could do, and then I didn't start any of them. Ooh, the mechtoid's angry. I think that's my favorite mechtoid turn, actually. Run at you and reload. He's just so brave. If I remember right, there's a meld can over here. Something to keep in mind. Alright, it is shredded.
Got it covered.
It is now also chemmed to get rid of all of its DR. Ooh, baby. Gonna work. What if we suppressed each other on the battlefield?
I'm on it, Commander.
It sounds nice.
Out of rounds.
Damn it, indeed. Oh no.
Negative damage.
Alright, right back at you, friend.
Use some ammo.
They're falling back.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
27% is not a terrible shot from that muton. There can be a pod of 4 or 5. No, only 4? 5? Can it be 5? I didn't walk into it. We're empty.
Heading out.
As is tradition. We're empty.
Negative. Weapons dry. Not good. Solid copy. Hoorah!
Pod down. If I had waited for the arc thrower, I could have gotten an alien grenade capture off of that
Heading
pod.
to that location.
That's okay though.
Okay.
We'll get alien grenades soon enough.
Tack bang.
Heading there
Alien
now.
grenades will make my frag grenades a little bit more usable. They are substantially better at destroying cover.
We're green to go.
Oh my god.
Reloaded.
All of my bullets. They have been shot at the enemies. Glorious.
Heading to that location. On my way.
I definitely remember hearing a pod in this corner
Affirmative.
at the very start of all this.
Confirmed.
Solid copy.
I'm feeling
Heading to that location.
like maybe the pod teleported. Pods will do that sometimes.
Solid copy, Commander.
Friendly Shambler, thanks for the 60 months. Appreciate it.
Ready to rock.
This mission shows that ammo conservation is useless.
Ready to rock.
Reloaded.
I think it shows the opposite, but
Scan it.
my how the years go by. It is half a decade. Quite a long time.
Target acquired.
The outsider actually went to a kind of sensible place, which I think is hurtful. I'm just going to shoot a rocket at you, let's be real.
Launching.
Kind of successfully missed most of the UFO bits. Think of Valen. The amount of my life that I spend thinking about Valen is not very high.
Headed there now.
Why do they call it a laser rifle? Sponsor money?
Rolling.
Maybe?
Planted him.
Wait, there's more enemies? Oh.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Absolutely thought the mission was going to end when I got that kill.
I'm Overwatch. Quiet. Do you hear something?
Okay. So maybe
I'm on the
what happened is there was actually a pod back there and it didn't teleport, and
I'm on it, Commander.
it's either a mechtoid with at least one seeker with it, or it's just a seeker pod and I got confused the first time I heard stuff, and I heard the mechtoid stomping somewhere else while getting a directional indicator for seekers in the corner.
Aye, aye, Commander. Rock and roll. Let's do this.
I'm on it.
Eyes on the field.
I don't think it's stuck because the place that it is has changed.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
I'm pretty sure. Can there be another pod? I don't believe there can be another pod.
That's what we're looking for. Rolling. Got it.
If there was one over there, holy shit, Sam Carfax was dead. Just incredibly, incredibly dead.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Look sharp, enemies up front.
It is Seekers. Okay.
Sides.
Missile target.
Including a big Seeker.
Missed.
I feel like the Seeker pod leaders are more noticeable than the other pod leaders.
Damage.
Maybe the other pod leaders haven't quite leveled up yet. Still have a chem grenade.
Solid copy.
Chem to get rid of. DR is just really nice. Spinning the laser in the barrel makes it go faster.
Heading to that location.
Probably true. What XCOM alien would I be if I could be one?
No longer a threat.
Moving to position.
I pick Optimus Prime. Is Optimus Prime in XCOM yet?
Adjusting sights.
Would you like to be a soldier in an army with a skilled commander who was willing to sacrifice you for the greater good? What's the alternative? I feel like
I'm on the move.
surely you just kind of have to accept.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Like,
Roger that.
if you are being deployed in combat,
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
this is getting too real right now.
Moving.
I do understand the concern. My decision-making calculus is heavily around, like, how do I ensure that I win this war or whatever. But I guess it isn't around how do I win this war with minimum possible loss of human life.
Move to Overwatch. I feel, Commander. Come get some.
Dr. Jiggles, thanks for the prime.
Position confirmed.
That says Giggles. Dr. Giggles, thanks for the prime.
Covering now.
There are so many G's in that word. I had so many opportunities to pronounce a G wrong.
Come get some. Aye, aye, Commander.
Gallipally.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Usually ensuring minimal loss of life means you have more resources to win the war, though.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Well,
I'm ready.
usually.
What the hell was that?
Kind of.
Moving to position.
Actually, I think that's, like, broadly untrue.
Roger. Roger my eyes. Scanning. Come get some. Heading to that location. Come get some.
Overwatch. Covering.
Come get some.
This is fun. Thanks, Seeker. Thank you for being the most interesting enemy in the game. Seeker, this is your life. Oh my god, it didn't die. Is it possible to do pacifist Exalt missions with captures? You can capture Exalt, but they do kill themselves when you do, so
Got it.
I don't know if you're really, like, preventing loss of life there.
Missed. Heading to that location.
It turns out this Seeker's life was actually kind of awesome. I thought that that comment would be punctuated by the Seeker exploding from all the Overwatch shots, but then it just dodged every single one of them. Knotted! Thanks for the 72 months! Oh my god, it doesn't die. Oh my god, the mission still hasn't ended.
Commander, the operation was a success.
You can't capture Exalt without weakening them, but you could weaken them with chem grenades. The unkillable Seeker King.
Not a scratch on anyone. The troops are better than I thought.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Valen. She didn't even complain about me shooting a rocket at the UFO. I feel like if our interceptors are allowed to shoot missiles at the UFO, I should be allowed to shoot rockets at it. Why did I start researching Illyrian? That's not the research that I want next. What am I doing? Could I not start this research for some reason? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna research Gauss weapons because that's the thing I actually want to research right now. I'm not sure why I started Illyrium. I guess I just didn't want to have Illyrium or like a day of research. How am I going to get the last satellites? I'm gonna build a satellite nexus here. Next month. And then I'm going to build an Illyrium generator here. I'm going to be able to destroy this. And I'm going to build another satellite nexus here. Then I can destroy these two with a hyperwave relay and the Gollop chamber eventually. And they can just be labs in the meanwhile, and the fact I don't have one lab adjacency will just upset me a little bit, but be fine. I didn't have enough fragments. No, I have enough fragments now. I think I just clicked the wrong one. I think I just wasn't thinking. You don't want Canaxi to have avalanche missiles? Interesting.
Complete.
Interesting. Or do you really want Canaxi to have avalanche missiles? I started Delirium with such confidence too. Yeah. Enough that nobody thought to call me on it.
Request from the council.
Germany wants drone wrecks. Not happening. I should build one AIM module. I'm trying to have 5 of these at a time. Also one of these. What's happening? Asset recovery. 30 Illyrium. Nice. I think we've reached the part of the game where the council missions are just abduction missions without meld on them. Which means they aren't just thin men anymore.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Somewhat important to note. The arc thrower finish? Oh shit!
Things back here with the arc thrower, Commander. We're going to need a containment facility to house it in first.
So I don't have an alien containment yet, but I can still capture something and get its weapon. So that is the purpose of my play here. Emmeline needs a mission, keep leveling up these medics. Where did the council get the Illyrium from? Interesting. The plot does thicken. It is a good point that we have sold a lot of Illyrium. That could be the answer. There's a good aim level up for Atrone. Are you seeing sleeves? Yes, but it's because I stopped using Phalanx armor, not because I actually installed that mod. The thing is, my brain doesn't have a, should I do something to prepare for streaming for 8 hours function. It just doesn't think that. It doesn't think, I should install the mods that I need for the game I want to stream. Or, I should eat food because I'll get hungry, or something like that. My brain is instead just XCOM, and then I start playing XCOM, and then I enter some sort of weird fugue state for however long, and then I wake up at the end. Alright, one council mission. I think we've flooded the Illyrium markets on Earth.
Touching down.
Do you think Chanel has Illyrium earrings and stuff? Burning Spark. When you do that, your beloved says you are hyperfixating. Is my job,
transfer of some sensitive material
but
to
like,
headquarters from a remote facility. Our objective is to protect
yes,
that cargo at all costs. It's crucial that we deliver the contents of those containers to our scientists. Eliminate anything that stands in your way. That's our shipment there. We need to eliminate any hostiles and secure the area for transfer.
is this a shipment of things? I don't play with the
In motion.
like special extra quests. I did them the one time and it was like fine, and then I tried to do them another time and it was like, ugh, this is kind of, I already did these. They also make the game a lot easier, which is not like, as a general rule, when offered the ability to click on a button which makes the game easier, unless it's while actually playing the game, and I like earned that ability by playing well, I tend not to click on that button. We have, for ourselves, floaters and mutons, mutons, okay. This map doesn't have meld, my understanding. So this could be a good time to get an alien grenade capture, maybe.
Roger that. Headed there now. Double time. Roger that. Skip it.
Solid copy.
As it stands, I would be fighting two pods at once if I opened that door. Maybe I don't want that.
Affirmative.
Interesting thought. I could pull one of them with a sniper and then, like, break loss. Feels wrong somehow.
Approaching target now. We have eyes on the target.
I feel, Commander.
Moving.
Look at all these consumables. So cool.
Roger. I've got my eyes on Overwatch.
I guess it's the same number of consumables as I used to have, but I don't have frag grenades anymore, so I feel like I have more because they're actually useful. Although I kind of want a frag grenade right now. Kind of rude. I want to be able to blow up this wall so that I can fight one pod before the other pod. I also blow up the wall up here and have some high ground to shoot from.
Got it covered.
I don't know, there's no meld on the map. Just kind of chill.
That's affirmative.
See how they're moving.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Work stuff out when we need to work stuff out.
I'm on it, Commander. I'm Overwatch. I feel, Commander.
We have eyes on the
Roger
target.
that. On Overwatch.
You have the funny taser. We do have an arc thrower. Oh my god. They're all standing next to each other. I think I'm opening the door. This is a target-rich environment. Oh my god, this pod didn't pull. All right. Boom.
Rojo vivo. Enemigos a la vista.
Can I capture that? Maybe.
Solid copy. Out of the game.
I like 18 crit. A good number.
I'm rolling.
Nope. Cannot capture that.
I'm all over it.
Closing on target.
There were more of them standing out of cover. Didn't even know. I need to smoke grenade here. It's so 100% chance to hit shot. Deal 7, unfortunately. XCOM. Who can you shoot? 90 there, 100 here. Those are the only shots you can take. This deals 9.
Kill confirmed.
Okay. Hey, Grandmama.
Got it covered.
Guess you come forward? And try to crit this? It's like a lot of damage that I need to ask of you. Okay, maybe that's capturable. Kill you.
Taken care of.
Kill you.
He's dead.
Suppress you.
Enemy
Smoke here.
Clouds away.
I don't really want to run my engineer in and give them an even better grenade. Like, this can walk forward and grenade. It feels like it might. Maybe we go here? That's smoked off? I don't know. I have 15 health. One floater's not really scary.
They're starting to lose ground.
Okay, that's good.
They're all over us.
Yeah, that was fine. I hear more floaters. I wonder which tile you can see this from.
Got it covered. Adjusting sights.
It's fine, just getting the hollow targets pretty good.
Taken care of.
Alright. Let's motion track, see if we're walking forward. We are.
Heading there now.
Can someone actually run after that fast enough to shoot it? I don't know if I can. It ran away very quickly.
I'm all over it. On the move.
I'm on the move.
Answer is apparently no.
Copy that. Yeah, boy.
Time to motor.
Overwatch in case they run forward. We hunker in case they shoot at us. We suppress here.
Enemy
Call that a turn. It's a lot easier to... Oh, this has to overwatch too. It's a lot easier to capture the end of the mission than the start of the mission. Looks like that kept running, which I guess is fine. A rocket? Problem is, I have to put it on like exactly one if I blow up its cover. I do have a chem grenade for it this turn. So what I want to do, this is the first capture attempt of the campaign.
Solid copy.
I want to put it on exactly 1 HP.
Solid copy. Voy hacia ese lugar.
You should be relatively good at dealing about that much damage.
Adjusting sights.
Got you. Okay, I need another 5. Need another 4. It's in cover? If this doesn't crit, it should work. It can crit though.
Out of ammo here.
And then we tag it with the cam. And it can't move anymore.
Sir.
Lucky DR. I wanted to hit it for 4, and I was shooting for 4, and it had a third of a DR, right? So I feel like the odds work out decently for me there. Time to start making dubious moves with my engineers and seeing if they die again. Let's turn this on just in case. Oh, okay.
On my way.
2 out of 9 chance to kill on that hit. Yeah. Yeah, I think the odds were fine.
Affirmative. Overwatching.
Rock and roll.
Being a teensy bit low on bullets. Am I trying to throw you to the wolves now? I mean, not exactly. I would prefer that you just successfully captured an enemy for me. That one's already at 1 HP. Unfortunately, it is standing right in the rocket splash zone. Also... Hello? Hi. Hi there. Hi, hello. Hard to miss this by enough that it isn't still pretty good, yeah? You see why it's easier to capture at the end of a mission now? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, 6 metons active. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are the rest at?
Heading to that location.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess there's the one that was activated earlier, which is Runaway. Would be a great time to have in the zone. Or bullets, actually. Bullets would also be good. Wonder how good running at them and throwing a chem grenade is. Good rockets this mission? Hell yeah. Good crit. Many thanks for the 74 months. Appreciate it. Oh no. Kind of wanted to hit that one, I think. Your turn is kind of shit. To be honest, that was not a great turn. I gotta just double tap, and we hope you're okay. I'm in smoke, yeah?
Drinks are on me. Nothing's moving down there.
I'm on the move.
Alright. The things with big guns are dead.
Disabled.
Well, except for that one, and also the one in Falkabor. I'm going to command you. Oh fuck, he's double tap. Oops. Double tap and suppression can't happen on the same turn, is what we have just seen. Orange circles are sight radius.
Cover going out.
Is there a fashion or perhaps home decoration aspect of this game? I think that would be fair to say, yeah. Aggressive.
Watch the side.
I don't know how chem works. This is a thing I have just realized. So many cosmetic mods to dress your soldiers up.
Need a resupply. Missed.
And change their colors and stuff.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Is this thing gonna shoot and kill me? If it is, I'd kind of like to know about that now.
Hostiles pacified.
Lasts 2 to 4 turns. So it might expire now? That seems kind of rude.
Muerto y fuera.
Affirmative. Enemy is... Not sure how long I can maintain this...
My friend is still having a pretty bad day.
Ready to rock.
Heading to that.
There's also a Muton active in Flock of War. Gotta keep that in mind too. Alright, I don't think I got a single capture attempt off. Kind of unreal. Because I've used suppression to the point where I don't have bullets anymore. Oh, I've used command, right? Where are you? Yeah, command is used. You don't have bullets anymore. It was a good brawl. I just kind of fought 4 pods at the same time. But I think it has not resulted in a single capture attempt. I can apply chem again? Wait, really? But it already has chem.
Rolling.
That works.
I'm on the move.
I'm gonna trust you, I guess. Which restarts the 2 to 4 turns. Alright. Didn't know that. Maybe at some point I knew that. I don't know.
We're green to go.
Isn't it like repeatedly flashbang and
We're
ethereal?
green to go.
Neat backseat? It certainly was. I don't know. Whatever.
We have eyes on the target.
Ready to rock.
It's...
Recibido. Estoy vigilando. Moving to Overwatch.
I'm on it, Commander.
54%. Oh!
Now we can begin
Oh!
preparing for the interrogation.
That was the sound of me getting an achievement. Prisoner of War. Capture a live alien.
Approaching target now.
I say... I say we try for another. We've got another 2 arc thrower charges, so why not? I am out of chem. I also out of smokes. Maybe I should have thrown a smoke grenade first. Yeah, probably. Okay, I've changed my mind. Just kill it.
Mission accomplished.
I didn't see a great way to safely make that attempt. And we could have risked a wound, but I'm not really getting that much out of it after I already have a live mutant captive.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope
Wait,
all
I
of
don't
these
have a live
operations
mutant
go as
captive.
smoothly as this one did.
Well, still.
Commander, unfortunately,
Alien
without
rifle,
available
alien
containment
grenade.
facility,
All
the subject
right.
you brought back to headquarters expired.
Lupo Crudo links for 41 months.
Anything of value. You should speak to Dr. Shen right away.
22 weapon fragments. Damn. I guess capturing reduces the number of weapon fragments, I guess.
We will be watching.
In engineering, I now have the ability to check out these alien grenades. I think that's a priority project. I think even though it costs 20 weapon fragments, we go for it. Enhanced ballistics is a thing I will want to do sometime soon-ish.
I'll make sure production begins immediately.
No ammo
And as soon as
conservation,
we've
it's
got
fine.
something, I'll be in touch.
It's fine. Good mission. I'll work out if there's something to do with all my money. Feels like not really. I could build a workshop here and then like delete it later. It probably pays for itself. Improved salve. Why? Nah, I'm good. Thought we'd started ammo conservation? No, I started researching Gauss. Is where all of my weapon fragments went.
Contact detected.
This is the first research mission of the month. Does this give them half a point of research? Less if you shoot at it? Probably not. Probably if we rate it, the mission doesn't count.
Contact detected. Contact detected.
Okay, this can be a scary mission, but more likely it is pretty much just a landed scout. Arx is doing incredibly well, barely even have wounds. Likelihood it is trapped is my current threat divided by 30. I don't know what my current threat is. Probably... Don't remember how many of the missions I've gone on versus... I think I crashed every UFO, right? It might actually be like... I want to guesstimate it's between 30 and 50% right now. Definitely trapped entire football team of berserkers. It's a little concerning. It's like a lot of berserkers. I will bring Master Sergeant, Infantry, and Sniper just to make sure we're okay. Lower level backup Sniper, Rocketeer. Trapped makes the chat happier and the streamer stressed. Is that right? Why do these things have overlap? Interesting, though. I missed a promotion on you.
detected.
Trapped means more loot. True. So many smoke grenades. Oh, Master Sergeant. I actually don't remember if I like rapid fire or vital point targeting more here. Vital point targeting is kind of nuts. Rapid fire also pretty good. Conceptually, there might be an aim crossover point where rapid fire becomes better than vital point targeting. I think you have to consider... At this exact moment, it feels like I have to consider the fact that I don't have ammo conservation or Gauss weapons yet. Which means that rapid fire just like can't actually do anything because I don't have enough bullets. Whereas vital point targeting gives me an awful lot more damage. 100 aim! Is that my first 100 aim soldier? Alright, let's go. Take up +1 research mission. +100 aim means they will never miss. Optimistic, but maybe.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
The drop
Welcome
site
to
for this
Canada.
operation will be in
Again.
Canada. We've got a fix on the alien landing site. They put down in a remote area this time. We should attempt to secure that craft and eliminate the hostiles.
HQ, this is Big Sky. We are in position and awaiting further orders.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike One, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme caution. Current enemy status at the site is unknown.
What are the aliens researching, or what am I researching? If you drop down here, it's like very committal. I'm gonna just go here instead. I have found a pond. We are like 7 experience on an engineer away from having another 3 battle scanners on this mission. Upsetting.
Sweeping.
Deeply hurtful. Is there a sectoid? I see 2 sectoids. Pot of 3.
Wilco.
D'accord.
I think that already means it isn't trapped.
Confirme la position.
I'm rolling.
Got it.
Scanner didn't open 12 yellow circles. That is another way of saying that it's not trapped, yeah. Do I recommend this mod for someone just beginning the game? I think like play vanilla once if you want, but you don't have to. And other than that, just play along more.
Je reste en observation.
I'm on the prize.
And play vanilla once to like know what it's like. If I saw 12 yellow circles, I would have had a lot more enemies to shoot at. I would not have left. I am no coward. Does it have the thing? Autopsy required. At some point they get the thing where they shoot back at you. So I'm just gonna disabling shot it now. I don't want to fuck with that. This is hollow targeting, but not shred. Okay, let's get shred on it. Actually, don't really want to hit the sectoids. Get a sectoid capture. Doesn't do much. Actually, actively bad, right? Because I want sectoid corpses. I suppose it would be bad to run forward and pull another pod.
Moving to position.
Whoops. I suppose technically that would be bad.
I feel it, Commander.
Je vais vers la position. Vous pouvez venir.
Je me remue.
Do we believe this works? I don't really believe it works. Maybe. Nice try, nice try.
Trying to pull back. Taking fire.
Exalt Gaming, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Found a melt.
I'm on the move.
God, it's so capturable. Do I get the corpse, actually? Because it dies anyway.
Je suis en route.
Yeah, I feel like I do.
Leur balance.
Captive becomes corpse after interrogation, but I'm not capturing it because I don't have the thing built yet.
Bien, commandant.
Hey, Ashley, how are you?
Yes, Commander.
And it just becomes a corpse. Alright, perfect. I'll take wound time for this, whatever.
Moving out.
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Please don't, like, kill one of my Master Sergeants. I don't think it can crit for 10. If it crits for 10, like, we just have to say GG at that point, I think. Okay, it didn't do anything. That's about right.
J'y vais tout de suite. Voilà ce qu'on cherchait. Je maîtrise la
Oh!
paralysée.
The Arc Thrower has blessed this campaign.
A la orden, comandante. burn. 10-4.
On y va.
5 sur 5.
10-4.
Heading there now.
Does capturing them get me anything? I don't have the containment facility. Gets me an alien pistol. Its weapon doesn't explode.
On the move.
Moving to position.
Usually, I would get weapon fragments instead of the alien pistol, which, ironically, would currently actually be more useful.
I'm on it, Commander.
But eventually the alien pistol will be nice to have.
Preparado. I'm ready.
I could also sell it,
J'y vais.
but I don't really need the money for anything.
Let's rock.
J'ouvre l'œil, commandant.
En observation.
Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
I only need to capture one outsider
There now.
to do the base assault.
It's been secured.
There are another, like, 10 UFOs or something between now and then.
Andando.
Is this heavy floater month? So far it has been Berserker month.
J'avoue,
Tiger, thanks for the prime!
D'accord.
on my way. We're green to go.
Recibido. On estoy vigilando.
Getting meld canisters on landed UFOs. Nice.
Affirmative.
Je reste en observation. Comment dire ça?
That's a bit of a weird pull. Wait. Okay. It got weirder. Oh my god, they're taking a turn! Okay.
Taken care of.
Attention au feu d'artifice.
That's
I would prefer this didn't pull the outsider. Pull the outsider. That's fun. Okay, so I have to kill an outsider now. So I don't have to.
That's affirmative.
%. Still have another turn here as well. Have like more options than I can do anything with. I'm doing this.
Got it covered.
Oh yeah. Alright. You see it? So everyone who can't see it is safe because it can't move and attack. Because of the camera.
D'accord.
Ready to rock.
Oh, I forgot about you. To be totally honest.
Je vais vers la position. Objet allié en vue. Je maîtrise la cible. La cible bouge toujours.
Alright. I can get my third arc thrower attempt at this next turn. Means I don't need the sectoid for any reason.
Okay, send it back. Adios.
I guess a reason I might have needed it was to give experience to the right person.
Let's rock.
That's like too much thinking though. Probably just go engineer experience next turn if I fail the floater capture. I don't think I'm losing that meld. I think I'm here fast enough.
We're green to go.
Got it covered.
Kusarami! Did I try to hug and speak with the first grey alien that was eating the liver of a civil, or was it more like you agree man blam in the... What? Who? Some good captures there. We have tended to kill the aliens.
I'm continually
Is probably a
impressed
useful
by the
answer to
efforts
your
of our
question.
troops, Commander. Recovering this meld substance is crucial to
Yeah.
our scientific pursuits.
I got 4 sectoid corpses.
We really have no use for these alien captives without a containment facility,
What
Commander.
about this shit,
If you'd
Valen?
like to build one, perhaps we can finally begin the interrogation
Silly
process.
Billy. Double check we got 3 sectoid corpses. Well, we got 4. Wait, why did I get 4? Wait. Hold on. Were there 4 sectoids on that mission? There were 2 with the mechtoid. Oh, the mechtoid does give you a sectoid corpse. Wild. Wild if true. Let's do a sectoid autopsy.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Unless it was the capture. Maybe the capture gives you 2 corpses somehow. I don't think so. I think it was the mech. Healing grenades are on their way. I think they would put the camera somewhere else after the first time they dumped Viscera on it. Maybe they think it adds to the cinema of the whole thing. Cyrus, thanks for the 2 years. Appreciate it.
Engaging bogey. Disengaging. Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Another light abduction. 2 more days on Thomas. No aim modules? You just can't use them on defensive stance. Am I bringing myself to so many missions because I actually do regularly bring assaults to missions, or because I like my soldier? What's going on, Twitch chat? I don't think I'm being partial to my own soldier. I think it has a better stat line than the other options. Like, it has more health, more mobility. And I think I do sometimes bring assaults on missions. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I've investigated myself and cleared myself of wrongdoing. So we want to wait on Shadow Council because I may actually need to lead a mission with her. Don't have an engineer yet. Alright. You missed a bit. Where's Bojangles? Oh. Maybe dead? Maybe not? Hopefully not. Dead seems worse than not dead. I'm not sure that I need alloy plate on gunners right now. I wonder what the next best thing would be. Probably a scope. Build another scope. Alright. This is abduction number 3. I think we're getting 4. It's the 18th. I don't... Well, we should look, I guess. It's fine. We get 3 or we get 4. Probably we get 4, though. Galen! Thanks for the 17 months! Haven't tried lawnmower since starting law school.
Seems to be the most pressing. Panic is spreading through
Yeah,
the major
it
city
seems
as
like
the
a good way to
aliens
fail
move
law
through the
school.
streets. We have to get a handle on the situation.
Expanded mags is +1. Bullet. +1 shot, I guess. That's what you would say. Field Commander JORBS incoming. It's exciting. Long war, less dangerous to graduation than alcohol. Yes, yes. Alcohol is kind of brutal in college.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Actually, I don't think I drank in college until, like, my senior year or something. Maybe that's why my senior year was so much worse. I genuinely don't remember drinking in college almost at all. What a nerd. Berserker, Muton. I feel like Berserker captures good, but not currently relevant because I don't have the capture thing set up yet. I'll try to dash and fight without having
Stepping off. Aye, aye, Commander.
steady yet. There's meld on the map, and saving 1 turn here is kind of nice.
Je suis en route.
If I can do it.
Headed there now.
like a sectoid. That is every enemy on the map visible at the same time. Oh yeah, I'm reconsidering whether or not I'm studying rockets. 2.6? Yeah, let's study rockets.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm on the move. Heading out.
Getting it done.
You didn't drink in college at all, which is certainly a choice. Presumably that means you've banked bad decision credit, so now you get addicted to long war. It is what it is. I definitely played video games in college. Since dropping out of college and becoming a poker player. Why is that changing the orientation of my screen when I click on it? That's so weird. It has never done that before.
Scanning.
What a strange thing for it to start doing.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. I feel Commander.
Time to blow up the car that I'm using for cover. Oh, that isn't a sectoid. That is a sectoid commander. That's interesting. I'm just gonna go. We could wait,
Heavy ordnance confirmed.
but the meld isn't gonna get itself, right?
Enemies in sight.
I am not sure we're gonna get the meld either. After that pull. If I'm lucky, I guess I will.
Jetzt wird's heiß.
Okay. Still fine. So I see everything on the map right now.
Copy that.
Means I can safely run forward. You actually do have cover. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's everybody. Generally would just come the berserker here. Ah! Why? That's a good chem grenade, though. I am just now looking at which soldiers I have on the mission and realizing that they're not very strong. Alright, second mission in a row that JORBS has decided to stand somewhere where he will almost certainly die. Fucking soldier JORBS, what are you even doing? Someone needs to hollow target this for me. I'm gonna chem these. Chem, I think, outright kills this one, actually, because now it is stuck next to the car. I'm sorry, did that work? I didn't see a thing saying acid. It didn't work. Okay, never mind. That's kind of terrifying. Now I have several more shots I have to hit this turn. Do I have a folder of faces for thumbnails, which is like 3 years old? I think older than that. Need a med kit in a moment. Tell me about it. Good.
Alien neutralisé.
Neutralize.
I'm on the move. Copy that.
I do have crit immunity on the soldier. What's the play? Whew. Danger, Will Robinson. But didn't die. Oh, they did pull. They were just standing there for so long. I don't quite have a flank. I could have gone to this tile. There was no reason not to go to this tile. Why didn't I go to that tile? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't do it. I need more rockets. I need so many more rockets. They have high ground? I could break loss here. Is this a break loss kind of situation? Sectoid Commander wants to break loss anyway. I could run forward and use another chem grenade that didn't work. That's kind of hard not to shoot, I think. I think that's very hard not to click on. 2.6 scatter, so it can just miss. I prefer it didn't. Honestly, 7 damage from an action isn't bad. I'm crit immune. Doesn't mean I am everything immune. What do I do? Yeah, I have 2 Rocketeers. Did I know that? Killing the outsider I think is kind of important, so let's try to get rid of its cover. Rolling. Okay, that's something. Do you think that expires this turn? Are there any Meld Whisperers in chat? I think we take the shot, and if I kill the Muton, so be it. And if I kill the Meld, so be it as well. Either expires this turn or the next. Yeah, that's always the tricky thing. You can never tell which one.
Run them down. Let's get a move on.
I feel better about my favoritism, having seen how I treat my soldier on the missions.
Solid copy. Roger that.
Definition of brink loss. Line of sight. Make it so that they can't see you anymore. Rude. %100% semi-panic. I'm acided, suppressed, hunkered, and panicked. It's kind of a big day. Unlucky. I'm not actually in very much danger. I have resilience, so the sectoid commander can't crit me. I think Intimidate should deal at 1 damage when it's acided. It's my hot take.
Je suis en route.
How am I killing anything?
Aye, aye. I need ammo.
Sector Commander has a lot of defense. You've finally found an enemy my soldiers have trouble shooting
Position.
in a little while.
Time to motor. Moving to position.
Suppressed, acided, panicked, full health, overall completely fine. In my lane. It was a 100% mind control apparently. On my Rocketeer. Interesting. I don't know if I want my Rocketeer to be panicked. Or mind controlled rather. Engineer panicked.
Getting it done. Alien object in sight.
Good hit. Terrible miss.
Over here.
Such a bad miss.
Heading there now.
Here's the deal. I don't think it knows how to shoot a rocket. I think we're fine. I really have like soldiers. Just crit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have 16 health, just go stand there, it's fine.
Reloaded.
Crit immune, baby! reloaded and took a point of damage from acid. Nice.
Watch the flank.
Alright, it's a wound. A good day for the aliens compared to how things have been going, to be totally honest.
Not so tough now, are you?
I suppose if I wanted, I could kill my own soldier for some experience here. Oh my god, that is not a 100% shot.
Another day, another successful operation.
Sectoid commander's kinda messed up. Sweet. 7-day wound.
Commander,
Not
you're
a
wasting
terrible
valuable
thing.
resources by continuing to order the capture of these living subjects. As I've told you repeatedly, we require a containment facility to house the aliens before we can start an interrogation.
I think she's mad at me.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Why, Dr. Valen? Why so mad at me? 158 fragments. It's time for ammo conservation. Need $100. I should research chrysalids for vital point targeting. Sell some Illyrium? Sure have a lot of Illyrium. At some point I will use it. But like, not yet.
Negative. That equipment should be passed on directly to the research team.
I don't need these. Unless there's a council request for them, I guess. $113. Alright, this is a big project. Get that done in 12 days.
Already warmed up. I'll make sure to notify you as soon as production is finished.
I have 83 floater corpses. I do. We will probably run out of those at some point. Enhanced ballistics affects Gauss right. Do you actually not know? This is a good council request.
Contact detected.
Floater corpses are for AIM modules.
We lost the bubble.
This is setting up a terror mission, I think. It's very likely that I find their harvest, though. I have 16 out of 18 countries covered. Yeah, the other terror mission will be in Canada, no big surprise. Sectoid autopsy. Smart macrophages available in the Gene Lab. We found no discernible genetic variants between any of the small humanoid aliens that have been examined thus far. They are perfect genetic copies, each and every one of them. The subject's brain is quite sizable with respect to its body, and appears to have been augmented even further with cybernetic implants of some kind. Considering the fragile nature of this creature's physical form, it is safe to assume that these implants are intended to somehow improve the combat effectiveness of the species. Dr. Shen and the engineering team have already developed several theories as to how we might be able to adapt these implants for our own use. Additional tactical information may be available in the field when viewing hostile targets in the unit analysis view. Dr. Valen's personal note: cloning, genetic manipulation, biomedical implants. The implications of this technology and the aliens' motives are not reassuring. Another thing I don't care about: Xenopsionics is priority. Wait. Oh, when you stop... Oh, I didn't know it worked that way. That's why I suddenly had enough weapon fragments that I thought I could start ammo conservation. I see. Still, I only need 22 more. I think it's fine. So we'll do Xenosci.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Canada gets the big chrysalid? True. True.
Contact detected.
Is this one the harvest then? This is probably the harvest.
Enemy is padlocked. No joy here.
Wait, did I have to shoot it?
Contact detected.
Wouldn't the UFO research for 20% more resources help?
We have eyes on the bandit.
Well, I think that all of the things I'm researching help.
Disengaging.
Contact detected.
They are harvesting resources from the middle of the sea. I don't have to beat this mission. If I beat this mission, they don't get resources. Next month, they'll be harvesting with transports. Probably. That sets me up for some challenging missions next month. Although I don't have to do those either. Why is the UFO the size of Japan? That's a good question. The reason I'm not doing the UFO research is that, well, for starters, I have like 300 Delirium and $300 or something right now. So 20% more of each of those doesn't actually seem very exciting. But also I don't want to destroy more UFOs. And doing that research, like, makes me spend research time to have my planes destroy UFOs more frequently. I think I might not be doing this. I've got the air game on such heavy lockdown. I think I'd rather they just had the resources. If we think about what alien resources actually do, and look at alien missions in the wiki real quick. Where is that? Missions. They are harvesting with a harvester, which gets them 27 to 30 resources. So that ticks them up half a tab on this. So I'm kind of choosing between doing this mission or doing like half of the difference between these two boxes. So half an abduction, half a terror mission, half a research mission, 3/4 of a scout. Actually kind of close. Because they also, like, the harvests are... It's kind of close. Roughly how many hours does a long war campaign take? I had this idea once upon a time to do a one-sitting long war campaign. My idea was that I thought I could maybe do it in 60 hours and I could maybe stay awake that long without dying. Then I, like, realized that I shouldn't do that. Neutral Chaotic, thanks for the 34 months, appreciate it! Do I typically want more missions for more resources for myself, or is that too risky to be productive? That is like some of the calculus involved in deciding whether you want more missions or not. I don't know if there's a typical answer. Depends on like everything that's going on. We're gonna start doing base assaults next month too. The thing I'm thinking right now is I don't want to encourage the aliens to have transport harvests next month because I won't have armor yet, and transport harvests will have aliens who can one-shot quite a lot of my soldiers. That's like the main thing that I'm thinking about in this calculus. I think that the number of missions is whatever, relatively similar. Why am I passing on alien metallurgy and improved salvage? I think they're just bad. Oh. Kind of the entire reason. Talked about this one, like I built the foundry as well. 150 bucks, 15 Illyrium, 30 alloys, 40 meld, 160, 250, 295, $445 to get 20% more weapon fragments. So by the time I've had 3,000 weapon fragments recovered, this will be break even from a dollar perspective. So like, I don't know, like 1.5 campaigns from now or something. Bojangles is still alive? Good. What's the other one? Metallurgy? 666, 173, 800, and basically $900 for 20% more alien alloys. $900. So for that one I need to get 1,500 alloys before it pays for itself. Like they're just not costed in a way which makes it appealing to take them. And that's with the Asia bonus for cheaper foundry projects. Doodles, thanks for 2 months, appreciate it. When I bucket them with the UFO analyses. No. No, foundry projects and research projects are not in the same bucket. For me. Like very many different things to consider in their equations.
Additional workshop online. Contact detected.
We have a scout over Argentina. I feel like we haven't done much in the way of missions in Southern America in this campaign. The last time I did this math, the game desperately wanted me to send stingrays. I'm gonna check it again. Well, actually, no, that was for a scout, not a raider. Okay, so I actually do need to check this math, I guess. We are looking at 203 research, 3 kill lasers, or 1 kill stingrays. It's a raider. All the other stuff is the same, I think. So the stingrays are much less likely to destroy, but also don't kill the UFO. I think send the lasers on defensive and then likely we don't have it dead yet, and we send stingrays to finish killing it.
Contact detected.
Oh, it's only a 0 kill stingray actually.
Bangs out.
And you got Ignite. I'm doing well.
Closing on target.
I mean, I will also take that intercept result. That's also fine. Wait, 13 hours for my Master Sergeant Field Commander to be. Hey Fiona. Aren't that many more missions? There are quite a few missions. Is it 20th? Wait, I'm gonna wait for Thomas 13 hours. It's like fine. Sure. Hey, Bibit. Extract to do as well. 16 hours for alien grenades. Extract is the, like, free mission. The nothing mission.
That you'll handle this matter with discretion.
Yeah, I saw that, but I think I want to make it myself. But it is cool. But you did that? Where's my stuff, game? Mostly out of spite for Twitch chat. What did Twitch chat do? Twitch chat? Why am I not surprised? We should get 2 more promoted soldiers out of this, assuming that they don't die somehow. How long is this war? At least another couple of hours. Next scan on the 26th.
Dropship has arrived.
We've detected an Exalt cell based in Canada. It looks like our operative will need assistance in securing the enemy data.
Operation Bloody Calm. What does that mean?
The covert operative we deployed was interrupted by Exalt forces while attempting to gather intel from an Exalt communications relay. If our operative is going to finish the job, Strike One will have to protect them while they hack the remaining arrays. The operative must survive if we have any hope of retrieving that data. New objective received.
Oh, we got very easy hacks this time. Alright. If you don't get that one on this map, it's like not bad, as you can see.
What was that sound?
Yeah, this is very easy. Stand still. The sexual dimorphism between XCOMs is remarkable. Do you mean between XCOM 1 and 2? Or what do you mean?
Operative is ready to hack one of the Exalt relays, Commander. We just have to activate it and that data will be ours.
They're on the move.
Between XCOM soldiers, oh, okay.
We've successfully hacked the relay, Commander, while also disrupting Exalt's communication system. We'll need to keep looking for any nearby relays to get the remaining data.
I like the idea that, like, XCOM enemy within is male and XCOM 2 is female somehow, or vice versa. I'm not sure why one would be either, but...
Watch the sides.
Have they gendered the XCOMs?
Negative. Weapons dry.
Commander, we're detecting new contacts moving towards Strike One's current
Unbelievable.
position. That's all the data we're going to get, Commander. Now we just need to get our operative to the evac point for extraction. We have a new objective.
We got Sprinter on a 15 mobility
We've
assault.
secured our covert operative along
Game
with the new
over.
data at the extraction point. Strike One can either head to the evac zone to return to HQ now, or stay and secure the area from any remaining hostiles. Objectives updated.
I feel like this game probably has more yonic imagery in the alien construction. Huh.
We didn't leave anything to chance, and it paid off. Excellent work, Commander.
Use support class soldier? I will probably bring this soldier on missions. Despite them being a specialist. Need to get some engineers leveled up.
Exalt intel decryption complete. Eliminating
Which
statistical
mod gives green HP and
probabilities
yellow
possible
for armor?
Exalt
I
location.
have a mod which lets you set those yourself, and I picked those two colors.